All right. Disrespectful IRL streamer in denial. He destroyed his life. It's about Johnny Somali, boy. Okay, but anyways, let's see what our boy has to say about him.
This
What's going on?
disrespectful IRL streamer is in complete denial that he ruined his own life. I mean, it's so bad that he doesn't even understand the world of trouble he's actually in. Things have just got so bad for this guy that he is now promising to go back to harassing people in public while his trial is ongoing because...
What? 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 Are you serious? He's back on it again? He's already going to court. He has multiple court cases in different areas. So if this can go all bad for him. This first one, if he gets time, well, he's going to have to go to the other ones. Well, now he has a record now, so they can give him more time. It can be worse on him. What is he doing? This is so stupid. Like, I just don't understand. This hurts my brain so much. How can people... before I really start getting on the internet and watching, a lot of YouTubers and watching just a lot of YouTube in general, watching a lot of streamers and stuff, and being on Twitter and being on TikTok, Instagram, like I'm more on social media, like a lot of platforms now, Reddit, Discord, like a lot. Like I didn't realize how stupid and how hateful people can get, and are not towards me. It's fine if you have hate towards me, because I know a lot of people aren't gonna like me. That's besides the point. I'm just saying in general, this towards all kinds of stuff. It's just mind blowing.
He no longer cares, I guess.
Y'all want chaos? Let me be your conduit. Let me be your bastion of the evil. If you want to see anarchy, if you're an anarchist and you want somebody that is going to crash out with no remorse, with no sense of self-worth, with no sense of self-preservation, I will be your man.
As if you think he couldn't do anything dumber. Doing this during his ongoing criminal trial, he surprises us yet again. So obviously, we're talking about the IRL streamer Johnny Somali, who's recently been held in Korea for months after streaming himself commit multiple felonies in Korea for donations and attention. This has obviously backfired a bunch against him because he's his own star witness against himself. Currently, he's facing several charges, some of which he's already pleaded guilty to, which I've already covered here on this channel since I flew out to South Korea for his trial. And going into that trial, I don't know why, but I thought just maybe he would be respectful and played a little bit smart for, a better shot at a lighter sentence. But I was so incredibly wrong. I mean, the dude showed up over an hour late to his own trial, still drunk, because he decided to live stream drunk just hours before he had to wake up for his early morning trial. But as you guys know from watching my previous video, the trial couldn't have gone worse for him. He made an absolute terrible impression on the judge, and he accidentally leaked new charges against himself while he was drunk the night before. And I guess, as if things couldn't get more ironic, his case number ends with 666. So, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that's a wild coincidence. But either way, he for some reason thinks the trial went great for him and that he'll only get a slap on the wrist.
You're the one who's gonna look so dumb when I don't get any jail time or anything. Like, bro, I'm gonna laugh like a villain. Look, I did go there and recognize all the charges. I said I was guilty. I did say all this because it's just gonna be a fine. What the? I'm just gonna pay and leave. Bro. Like, you can't go to jail for this. You can't. Like, you literally cannot.
Yeah, I was there. Things really did not go his way. How does he not realize? Since he pleaded guilty to multiple charges, he will now be convicted as a felon there. And he will now be charged as a repeat offender for his next case, which is a way more serious charge. And also, every clip that we're going to watch in today's video, he will only make things
That's what I mean. It's just gonna stack up on him. It's just gonna, like, at some point, like, they probably can't really do that much to him right now, but you keep stacking this up, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you.
infinitely worse for himself as each clip goes by. Because I keep saying this guy somehow always finds the dumbest way possible to react to every situation that he's in. It's like he's trying to go for a maximum sentence for all of his charges here. And the prosecutors and judge will see all of these videos here. I mean, now even the Korean media is calling for a harsh punishment for him. So there's a lot of pressure for this guy not to walk. Then of course, he's his own star witness and making everything worse for himself. As he even confirmed in this video, what we observed in the trial was true. He was indeed drunk.
He's saying like long live China, stuff like that, but bro, I'm slurring. I'm drunk.
This guy just consistently removes any plausible deniability from his own trial. But he did a breakdown where he talked about his side of the trial, and this is where we learned how delusional this dude really is.
I'm gonna give you guys the post-trial breakdown. We have all this news right here from Korean and other sources. I want you guys to send me in the Discord right now to react to. I'm gonna give you the whole real, unadulterated, true story because I have footage. I have footage from the court that y'all haven't seen. I got footage from the court that y'all don't know about. They're claiming that like I came in and I was blindsided by the fact that I had a new charge and was like sitting in the wrong place and was nervous. This was a breeze, and the only reason I'm ready to start going live again because honestly I have no fear. Like that's really, these people are clout chasing off my name so badly. Like look at this. I got these these from Pakistan saying I arrived late and hungover. Okay, they're not lying about that part. I'll give you that. I was late to the court by like an hour. I was hungover. I'm gonna be honest about that. It wasn't really that big of a deal. It wasn't really that big of a deal.
Okay. Everything you did in court signals to the judge that you don't care, nor respect them. You're doing nothing to favor any lighter sentence for yourself. But let's hear this full truth here.
You know, I showed up drunk. I showed up happy. Like the charges that they have me put on, the charges that they have me for are such minor, minuscule charges. It's obstruction of like, bro, spilling a cup of noodles, carrying a fish. But they got me for like spilling a cup of noodles. They got me for carrying a stinky fish. They got me for some, bro. Like this is, you can't go to jail for that in any country. But the reason I've been quiet is I didn't want to really feed the trolls. I didn't really want to feed like this energy of these just lying and making up all this bullshit on me.
Okay, so why would you risk extending your sentences by acting like a complete moron? It's also everything that he's done between these charges that also goes into account for when they're choosing how harsh they're going to be during the sentencing. And it doesn't help that everything he's done basically since he was served with this criminal lawsuit has hurt him more than help him. It just seems like he's still operating like he's in the US. Like, no. Most likely, you wouldn't get any serious prison time for any of these antics in the US.
Yeah.
In South Korea, the country that's held him in limbo there for over 4 months against his will, clearly, they operate differently. So why would you ever act like a moron and test your luck when you really don't have to?
I cannot believe how low life you have to be to fly. And this Tozy made at least 21 videos about me. This made how many videos? Johnny Somali, he's over. 99 years, he's done. Like, I don't know how people still keep following for this. This made the same videos about me in Israel, Japan, like, and I'm still fine.
The dude claims he's fine, yet this is him right now. As of now, he's a walking case of survivor bias, and it seems like he'll be stuck in Korea for at least the next year. What are you talking about? Still fine. I flew out to cover you being an absolute idiot in court. And yeah, we got some views. Meanwhile, you fly across the world to harass people in public for 40 viewers, and those people want to get arrested. I cover laughably stupid stuff on the internet, so I guess congratulations for being laughably stupid enough times for me to make so many videos on you. But sure, dude, go continue to harass people in Korea and see how that plays out for you in the multiple cases that are coming your way. Because that's exactly what he's planning, even though he has these ongoing trials.
If y'all give me the support and the donations and the love, the power chats, the crypto donation, I'm ready, bro. If y'all want chaos, let me be your conduit. Let me be your back.
No, No. 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 No.
Passion and the evil. If you want to see anarchy, if you're an anarchist and you want somebody that is going to crash out with no remorse, with no sense of self-worth, with no sense of self-preservation, I will be your man. I'm building up the Johnny Somali pirates.
I mean, this absolute moron just made it extremely clear to the prosecutor and the judge that if he is not locked up, he will continue to harass civilians and businesses on the street for profit. And if that statement isn't bad enough, apparently he's itching to crash out.
I'm ready to crash out. Do you know how long it's been since I crashed out? I'm itching.
I'm itching.
I'm itching. And you're not gonna understand. ABZ's here. I could take a train to ABZ in 30 minutes right now. Shut his and shut that pepper spray and everything right now. I can go shut ABZ down right now.
The only thing he's going to do here is rack up more charges. I mean, this is honestly some David Goggins level commitment to being a full-blown moron. This is exactly why you need to love your kids, so they don't end up dedicating their lives to harassing strangers on the street for profit. But he did go on to talk about why he pleaded guilty.
I pled guilty 2 days ago or yesterday. It's because, bro, do you think I want to sit in this country any longer? Bro, if they got you for some, bro, I'm telling you, everything I pled guilty yesterday is like $50 fines, $100 fines. Playing music on a bus, spilling a cup of noodles. Carrying a, bro, they're trying to charge me for carrying a dead fish and saying, do you want to eat fish? It's in quotations on the indictment. I have the indictment right here. It says you told someone, do you want to eat fish? In what country is that a charge? But do you think I'm really going to sit there and argue with the judge over $100 fine? I'm guilty. So what? I'll pay it. I'm out. It's so, yeah, they think this is, the police don't joke. I know in Japan, they don't.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, I mean, he is kind of right though. You know, there's spilling a couple noodles, you know, talking crazy words. But on the other hand, like Tozy said, he's in North Korea. They play with different rules over there than in America. Over here in the States, they play different rules. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, I'd be more respectful. Okay, if I go to another country, I know over here in America, they let us get away with a lot of shit, but not too much shit. But compared to other countries like North Korea and stuff, we get away with quite a bit because they don't play. But like I said, like, you know, carrying around a dead fish, not really that bad. Spilling some noodles, not really that bad. Just playing loud music on the train, not that bad. But it's not that bad over here. I don't know the laws and I don't know how they react over there in North Korea. So we'll just see how this plays out for him.
They don't have sarcasm, but really in Korea, the police have no sarcasm. The girl told me, why did you say you're part of a criminal organization called FT and CX if you're not a part of it? Why did you say that? And I said, you know what I mean? I said, you gotta ask them. You gotta ask the leaders. They really are onto this. They think it's not a game.
Dude, it's hard to understand sarcasm when there's a language barrier and they're not familiar with you. And being sarcastic to someone who has your freedom in their hands, that's definitely not the bright thing to do.
Whenever they showed me on the camera, when they showed me on the, I'm gonna take the headphones on because you're not even reacting yet. When they put the camera on me, like on that paparazzi, like purple walk they do in Japan, the detective was so angry. He's like, why did you smile at the cameras? Why did you smile at the cameras? In Asia, they really don't like this. It's like a saving face thing. Like this is like the worst you can do. Like this, they tweak the.
So why are you doing this again? when yet again, your freedom is in their hands. You're also providing the prosecutor and the judge with the information that you're extremely aware and intentional with your actions. But I guess this like false sense of security is based on what he found from another case of a woman getting 2 years for obstruction of business for crashing her car into a convenience store.
This she drove her car into the convenience store. Took a car and crashed into the convenience store and beat up the convenience worker, destroyed the whole store, like literally attempted murder, bro. Like she did this and she got 2 years. She got 2 years because Korea is a woman in a feminist society. Whatever the feminism buff is, the American passport, U.S. citizen buff. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I got the same buff. The same buff as her.
Honestly, I feel like the American part is kind of a debuff in your situation. Also, I would put my money on that she was respectful and remorseful in court, and definitely not showing up late, drunk, and being racist towards the judge and prosecutors. So they are very different cases, and he has multiple charges pending, which stack with each other.
It's like that meme. Nothing ever happens. That's what I'm trying to tell these. Nothing ever happens. I'm telling these to lower their expectations. Yes, you hate me, you don't like me. I don't give a if you like me or not. But don't put this, oh, the karma's gonna get him, some shit's gonna get him, because you're gonna feel left down. You're gonna feel let down.
I guess we'll see how that statement ages. But he had a lot to say about the creator showing up to the trial, but I'll focus on what was about me.
So the thing is, we just got out of the trial. It went absolutely terrible for Johnny because
absolutely terrible. It was a 5-minute long trial. They just said, what's your name? What's your address? What's your occupation? Come back April 9th. Don't be late next time.
Okay, well, that's simplifying things a little bit too much. It was a little over 10 minutes, and in that short amount of time, you disrespected the judge, the prosecutors, and pled guilty for 3 charges. One of those charges included a felony, and you have more charges coming your way, and seemingly a separate case where you will now be tried as a repeat offender. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't say that went well for you. But in frustration, he then continues to disrespect the judge.
essentially he got in trouble for, number one, wearing the hat.
I didn't get in trouble. I don't speak Korean. Said take the hat off. I don't know what these guys said. Said take the hat off. I don't know what the. So
he said they didn't say take. Wait, what did you? Hold on. Let me go back. Cause let me.
Said take the hat off.
Before, number one, wearing the hat.
I didn't get in trouble. I don't speak Korean. Said take the hat off. I don't know.
He said I didn't get in trouble. Take the hat off. I don't speak Korean. So how the fuck do you know if you got in trouble or not? Or like they didn't how do you not know? Like, I didn't get in trouble. Take the hat off. I don't speak Korean. That right there should say a lot about him and this whole situation. Right there. That should say a lot. Oh, fuck me.
Know what these guys said. Said take the hat off. I don't know what the. Some told me to take the hat off. I took it off. He was carrying a water bottle. Is that a like what? Like, bro, like they take the most little and try to make it like they told him to take a hat off.
Just so
Like, well, what? Like, what are you talking about?
How stupid do you have to be? I mean, like, what do you mean talking the most little shit? I went there to report exactly what happened within those closed doors. So I'm walking everyone through from start to finish of what happened in that trial. Does it bother me that he had a water bottle? No, not at all. But at the time of this stream, no one knew exactly what happened in that courtroom except for the people that were inside the courtroom, which is why as soon as the trial was over, I needed to get out of the building so I could go live for you guys. I tried to go live outside the courthouse, but my 4G connection was not good enough. So we then went to the nearby Starbucks and went live.
4 charges against him, but only 3 of them were addressed today.
Okay.
The 4th charge, which he just discovered about,
How did I just discover about it? I can pull out the paper with the date on it that proves and show it to this camera that I knew about every single charge. They just make up. He didn't know. No, You didn't know.
Dude, we were there. This is why your next hearing is April 9th, because your lawyer needed time to review the new charge before you entered a plea.
He's been playing his cards in the worst way possible.
What worst way? I didn't do anything. Like, I haven't played any cards. Like, I'm not playing any cards. I'm just waiting for it to be over. But I'm just gonna go. Listen, I'm gonna tell this to these. I'm not locked in here. They locked in here with me. I didn't even, bro. If you think I caused chaos when I was going live, like in October and in September, bro, they haven't seen nothing yet.
Dude literally says what cards, and he goes ahead and doubles down playing the worst hand possible. Like, if you are in a trial harassing people in public for profit, and then you go home and announce on your live stream that you're just getting started, what happens to you, man. I mean, you're not giving the judge nor prosecutor any reason to go light on you. It's just not going to help your case at all. I mean, even in the US, that would be a dumb idea, but he's still somehow operating like he's in the US and isn't at the mercy of a foreign court system. But I mean, hey, whatever happens will just likely be jaw-droppingly stupid, and he will just yet again make everything worse for himself.
For 5 minutes. I told you he flew from America. Imagine, bro, this flight was 12 hours to sit down for 5 minutes. 600 times the time. You flew 12, 15 hours for that?
I guarantee you, he probably planned more than that. I mean, I would. Okay, I know I'm going over there for a reason, but it's like, well, I'm over there. I might as well bring some money and probably stay for a day or two and do a little bit, go shopping, look around, actually do stuff. Me personally, my opinion, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to fly 12, 13 hours somewhere and just go to like a court case. I understand like that's work, right? That's work. I'm going to do work first, get business done. Then after that, I'm like, okay, you want to go hang out, look at stuff, maybe buy something? Mm-hmm.
That's his clothing. Yeah, my God, his suit was too big. He was smiling, and then he stopped smiling. This is journalism?
Yeah, you show up and report what happened. That's journalism. And I will be honest, if this trial was in a place that wasn't on my bucket list, I probably wouldn't have gone. But this just gave me a wonderful excuse to go explore Seoul for a couple days. So, I can't complain at all because I had a great time and some of the best food of my life.
What did I say?
I ate at a
What did I say?
star restaurant, and I paid for both myself and my editor. And what we got was 2 bowls of hand-cut noodles and this like beef broth with beef, and then 2 orders of mandu, which I think are like it's like Korean dumplings essentially. And it was all for like $34. Hands down, top 3 noodle places I've had in my life. And then on top of that, like the people there are just amazing. I don't understand why someone like him would just show up and disrespect them for profit. Either way, life
money. You just said it.
I got a reason to go visit South Korea.
Okay, so we have the 2 misdemeanors, which number 1.
Money. You just said it. Like you probably don't understand it, but it's easy to see. It's money. It's easy money to get. Like, I'll be honest, like I thought about doing stupid stuff like acting like him, kind of, probably not as bad, but kind of similarly to him, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm a decent person. I don't want to cause stress on anyone, I just don't want to do that. So I just sit here in my room, play games, and react to stuff, give my opinions on stuff. Like somebody like Johnny Somali. Ooh.
It was for the fish.
Minor Crimes Act.
The Minor Crimes Act, which are essentially
Minor Crimes Act, misdemeanor. So why don't you tell everybody the max fine is $50, $100 for that? Why don't they tell me? They don't want to tell me the truth. Yeah, about 2 minor crimes. That's $100, $150 for 2. It's like $70 each. Why did they tell us the truth?
Okay. Then once you stack those misdemeanors with the felonies and the amount of time that he's stuck in Korea waiting for his trial, and suddenly he's there for a long time. He's sitting there laughing, but he's the only one here who's being held against his will in Korea.
You have to have some kind of weirdness in your brain. I'm gonna fly 7,000 miles across the world to watch a 5-minute hearing. They said, what's your name? What's your address? What's your occupation? Okay, bye-bye. See you April 9th. minor tickets, fines. I don't know what these thought going to be an O.J. Simpson trial.
The dude is just so mad that people showed up and told the world how cooked he seems to be. Like, the only good thing he has going for himself here is at least he's stuck in an awesome country. But a Korean lawyer did also come out and share his opinion that a slap on the wrist is not really in the cards for Johnny here either. So Johnny, he can just spin it however he wants, but the fact of the matter is he could not return to the US right now, no matter how much he wants to.
So dumb when I don't get any jail time or anything. Like bro, I'm gonna laugh like a villain. Look, I did go there and recognize all the charges. I said I was guilty. I did say all this because it's just gonna be a fine. What the? I'm just gonna pay and leave, bro. Like you can't go to jail for this. You can't. Like you didn't try.
I mean, again, I wouldn't really say that's a good strategy for his trial, but it's not like anything he's done has been a good strategy for his trial. So it's not like too much has changed here. So I guess with some time, we'll find out what actually happens. But if you want to see the full coverage of the trial, you can watch this video right here. And I'll be dropping a vlog of my journey in Korea for the members only here on the channel as well in the next couple of days. But other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Go ahead, give this guy oh, fuck me. Go back.
This disrespectful IRL streamer.
Give this video a like. I liked it. It's pretty good, but Jolly, oh my gosh, this guy right here, bro. Why can't he just be a decent person? Is that so hard to ask? Just being a decent person? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this whole time I'm just crazy. Everybody around me is crazy. Everybody who is a halfway decent, respectable person is crazy. I don't fucking know anymore, man. But we'll see what happens. Maybe Johnny is right. It's gonna be a little slap on the wrist. Pay, $150, $200, and he's out. Okay, he's out of here. Maybe, but we'll just have to see and find out. Leave me a like. Leave Tuesday a like. Subscribe to me. Ring that bell for more videos, because I just like to react to what's going on with everything. Okay, games, other content creators, good or bad. I just like to put my opinions out there. I know you probably won't disagree, probably won't agree, and you may agree. I don't know what I'm saying. Have a good day or night, okay, wherever you're watching this. Peace.